Hi, my name is Bill Fleming, owner of Global Machine Market. I want to thank you for inquiring to us, and hopefully I'll be better able to explain what a block machinery system is to you and how we can help you get started and grow your business. Our niche is to work with people that are just growing their business or already in business, and trying to take away the fears and how to get started in the block industry. And that's what this level 1 and 2 will be about. So start off with, like, I got a call yesterday from a gentleman named Stan on the phone, and he said, Bill, I need to know what's the price of your block machine. Can I get it right away? Do you ship internationally? I said, well, Stan, I need to ask you a few questions first before I can even tell you that, because a block plant is somewhat like a bakery. I said, you've got your blender, you've got your cookie cutter, you've got your cookie sheets, your cookie racks. It's a series of machines all put together. It's not just go out and buy a cheap machine isn't going to do you any good. So it's how we put it all together. And I said, the next thing you need to understand is there's basically 5 levels in the block industry. I always use it as a comparison to the car industry. Level 1 is like a used Pinto. Level 2 is more like a Chevy, if you will. They'll all go down the road at 55, but if you want more luxury, quicker, more responsive, each level has different advantages. Level 3, now you start to get into more of a Lincoln or a Cadillac. Faster, more luxurious. Level 4, the Mercedes. Now we're getting serious about going down the road. High performance. And then the top of all top levels is level 5. That's, I jokingly say, the Ferrari. But what people forget is levels 5 and 4, even 3, they all started out usually at level either 1 or 2. So that's what we're going to talk about with you today. So as you go through the journey, what you'll want to try to decipher is the types of products you want to make. Now on these block machines, you can interchange the mold dies just like you would in a bakery with a cookie cutters. You can make on the same machine a 6-inch building block, an 8-inch, a 12-inch building block, and there's thousands of types of building blocks. There are no standards. Like Stan said on the phone, he said, Bill, I just want to make the standard 8-inch, or I don't even know if he said 8-inch block, but he said block. And I go, well, Stan, there is no standard block. It's just like looking at a car tire. I said, they all look black, they all go around, but they're all different widths, different treads, and it's just like the block industry. It's the same thing. So we need to be a little bit more defined. We need to know not only the outside dimensions, the inside dimensions of the holes. If you're making pavers, you can just switch the mold. You could be making building block in the morning, pavers in the afternoon. But we still need to know all the different shapes, because we'll customize these products to whatever you want to make. We'll customize it to where we make that product for you. So you don't have to buy a standard unit that only you can purchase and that's all we have. That's not what we're about. We customize it to make it fit for you. The next thing you'll want to really consider in the journey is anybody can go out and sell you a block machine. That's easy. You can get on the internet and you can look at all these little cheap machines from China. I mean, there's even exporters that I refer to as in the U.S. that have no knowledge, that they just buy India and Chinese machines and put their own labels on it. Our machinery is all made in North America. Our servicemen are all from here. When you buy a piece of equipment from us at level 1 and 2, we install it at no charge, other than you just paying for the airfare and the hotel for the service tech. We'll fly him over, and he'll teach you how to get started in the business. The second thing we do is we'll pre-train you from the time that you purchase the machine to the time it's delivered. We'll recommend that you visit a couple of our different customers. Again, no charge to you other than your airfare and hotel, but your operators will be able to learn how to actually get in there physically, run the machinery for a week, even 2 weeks. That way, when the machinery gets to your location, wherever it's at, whether it's in Ghana, if it's in Africa, in different locations, down the Caribbean, it doesn't matter. By the time the serviceman gets there, your man is already going to be trained, I'll say, 70%. And that makes a big difference. That's the cheapest insurance you can ever buy to get started in the block industry. It's simple once you know how, but learning the mixed designs, learning the vibration of the machine. It's all simple once you know it, but it takes some knowledge to get there, kind of like the bakery baking cookies. You know, it wasn't easy the first time to get all the ingredients correct. So the next thing is you'll want to understand how you're going to physically fit the equipment into your facility. Is it going to be out in the open ground? Do you have the right amount of ground? Ideally, we'd like at least a minimum of 2 acres, but we've seen it with less. You'll want to discover, can you get 3-phase electricity, industrial electricity? That will save you a lot of money. But in a lot of cases internationally, you might be able to get the electricity, but it's not as reliable. In the middle of the day, it might just stop. So I often recommend our machines can be supplied in electric or gas operated, or you could get a generator, and then you can feed it to our machines with the higher industrial grade electricity. So understanding just the simple parts of the whole business will help you, and I'll be able to teach you that. You can pick up the phone, call me anytime. If you haven't already done it, download the 25 tips that's off of the internet. If not, if you haven't done that already, you can send me an email again and I'll send it to you. But if you just follow half of what those tips are, I mean, I wrote that from over 30 years experience, plus a lot of my customers I asked for real life of examples of what not to do. And for sure, it's a great piece to read. And some of it sounds so simple, like, I don't know, go see the machinery and operate before you purchase it. I've seen people not do that, and it's been a sad, sad mistake. I've seen people do that with Chinese machines. Oh, it's been a disaster. Maybe $10,000 isn't a lot to you and me, but when you put your entire life savings into a block plant to put it in Jamaica for your family, and you can't get parts, you can't get a serviceman, you bought it from some guy in, let's say, Florida. That's terrible. So we're not going to let you make that mistake. So keep in touch with us. If you have any questions, give me a ring. Start to get me some of the information, some of those block sizes, some of the investment range you think where you feel comfortable. And then I cordially invite you to visit us where we can show you equipment in operation within a day. You'll learn more to see block machinery in operation than I can ever teach you over the internet or on the phone. There's nothing like real life experience. So I look forward to helping you, and thank you very much.